From towering cascades that thunder into misty valleys to tranquil multi-tiered wonders surrounded by pristine nature, waterfalls hold a universal allure. They appear in folklore, serve as natural borders, and offer some of the most scenic vistas on Earth. Selecting a list of the world's most beautiful waterfalls is inevitably subjective, as each offers a distinct experience. In this video, we explore 10 waterfalls across continents, chosen for their scale, natural setting, and iconic status. We also look at the best ways to experience each waterfall, with practical insights into how to access them and what to consider when planning a visit. To begin our waterfall journey, we travel to South America, where the Iguazu River plunges into one of the most spectacular and expansive waterfall systems on Earth. Iguazu Falls, the largest waterfall system in the world, lies deep within the rainforest of the Parana Plateau, stretching for 2.7 kilometers with over 275 individual cascades. The most dramatic of these is the curved chasm of Devil's Throat, where immense plumes of mist rise from the roaring water. UNESCO recognizes Iguazu for its ecological biodiversity and the intricate network of islands, cliffs, and subtropical forest that make up its setting. Seasonal fluctuations add to its allure, with water volume peaking from November to March. Both the Argentine and Brazilian national parks offer distinct vantage points. Argentina's side allows immersive access via elevated walkways, which brings you close to the thundering cascades, and trails through lush jungle reveal a variety of perspectives. While Brazil's panoramic platforms offer sweeping views of the entire horseshoe formation, especially striking at sunrise or sunset. Boat tours below the falls provide a thrilling, close-up encounter with the spray and sound. The Iguazu Falls region is reachable via Foz do Iguazu International Airport in Brazil or Cataratas del Iguazu International Airport on the Argentine side, both located within close proximity to their respective national park entrances. Park shuttles link main entrances to key trailheads, and most services accept both local currency and cards. Planning considerations include bringing waterproof covers for electronics, wearing non-slip footwear, and preparing for high humidity year-round. Cross-border entry between Argentina and Brazil requires valid travel documents and may involve customs checks. Many visitors plan at least 2 days here to fully appreciate both sides of the falls, as each offers unique trails, viewing platforms, and experiences that reveal different aspects of Iguazu's grandeur. We now travel to the border of Canada and the United States, where Niagara Falls roars with one of the highest flow rates of any waterfall in the world. Comprising 3 distinct sections: Horseshoe Falls, American Falls, and Bridal Veil Falls. This iconic natural wonder spans the Niagara River between Ontario and New York. Horseshoe Falls alone sends over 2,400 cubic meters of water per second plunging into the gorge below, creating a permanent cloud of mist. Niagara has long fascinated visitors for its sheer power and accessibility. It also holds a significant place in history, driving early hydroelectric innovation and shaping the development of the surrounding region. Seasonal light shows and fireworks illuminate the falls at night, adding to their appeal. Best ways to experience the falls from the Canadian side include Queen Victoria Park and the Skylon Tower's panoramic deck, and the Niagara Skywheel, which offers sweeping vistas of Horseshoe and American Falls, especially stunning when illuminated at night. From the U.S. side, Goat Island and Prospect Point bring you right to the edge of the Cascades, with access to Cave of the Winds, where you can feel the thunderous spray up close. Boat tours like the Maid of the Mist in US and Niagara City Cruises in Canada offer a thrilling ride into the heart of the fall's mist. Niagara Falls is easily reached by road or rail from Toronto and Buffalo, with Niagara Falls International Airport in the US and Toronto Pearson International Airport in Canada, serving the area. Note that pedestrian and vehicle crossings between Canada and the US require valid travel documents. When planning a visit, be mindful of peak summer months, as they tend to attract large crowds. Visiting early morning or in late evening often provides a quieter experience. Waterproof layers and protective covers for electronics are recommended, especially if joining a boat tour or walking close to the Cascades. Spending at least a full day allows time to experience both sides of the border, as each offers unique angles, attractions, and ways to appreciate the sheer power of Niagara. Next, we journey to southern Africa, where the mighty Zambezi River plunges over a basalt cliff to create Victoria Falls, known locally as the smoke that thunders. Spanning 1.7 kilometers in width with drops of over 100 meters, it forms the largest curtain of falling water on Earth. During peak flow, columns of spray can be seen from nearly 50 kilometers away. Victoria Falls is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, renowned for its dramatic scale and surrounding rainforest ecosystem. The falls play a vital role in local culture and are central to regional myths and history, with viewpoints offering unparalleled encounters with the roaring cascade. The best ways to experience it from the Zimbabwean side include a network of rainforest trails that offer head-on views of the main falls, particularly stunning at sunrise and during the high water season, February-May. From the Zambian side, the famous Knife Edge Bridge provides sweeping perspectives, and during the dry season, August-December, adventurous visitors can swim at Devil's Pool right on the edge. Helicopter flights reveal the full grandeur of the falls and the zigzagging gorges carved by the Zambezi River. Victoria Falls is accessible via Victoria Falls Airport in Zimbabwe and Harry Mwenga Nkambula International Airport in Zambia. Cross-border travel between Zimbabwe and Zambia is common, with visas or entry permits required for each country. Guided tours and shuttle services link the towns of Victoria Falls and Livingstone to the park entrances. When planning a visit, keep in mind that the falls change dramatically with the seasons. Expect intense spray and limited visibility during peak flow, and drier but more adventurous access later in the year. Bring waterproof gear for cameras, and be cautious on slippery paths near the gorge. Many travelers allow 2 to 3 days here to explore both sides of the falls, enjoy nearby game reserves, and witness the changing moods of this natural wonder from different vantage points. We now travel to the border of Vietnam and China, where the Quay Sun River splits and plunges over limestone cliffs to form Ban Giok, Detian Falls, one of Asia's most picturesque transboundary waterfalls. The Cascades fan out in multiple tiers against a backdrop of karst mountains, terraced fields, and bamboo groves, creating a scene straight out of a classical landscape painting. Detian Falls is famed for its scenic harmony. It stands out as one of the largest waterfalls in Asia, straddling an international border. Its tiered structure creates a natural amphitheater of water. Seasonal shifts dramatically alter the falls, with peak flow during the rainy months of June to September. The area is also rich in biodiversity and cultural heritage, with local Tay communities maintaining age-old traditions along the riverbanks. The best ways to experience it from the Vietnamese side include wooden walkways and riverside trails, which offer intimate views of the falls, along with boat rides that take you close to the cascading water. From the Chinese side, elevated viewpoints in the Detian scenic area give sweeping panoramas of the entire waterfall and surrounding karst valleys. For cultural stops, the nearby Ngumnao Cave and ethnic Tay villages provide insight into local traditions. From Vietnam, the falls are reached via Chao Bang province, with buses and private transfers available from Hanoi, taking about 6 to 7 hours. On the Chinese side, they are accessible from Daqing County, roughly 3 hours by road from Nanning. Border formalities apply. Visitors should carry valid travel documents and check current crossing regulations. When planning a visit, keep in mind that facilities on both sides are modest, so bring essentials like water, sun protection, and cash. Expect humid conditions and be mindful of slippery paths near the falls. Many visitors dedicate a full day to exploring both sides of Detian Falls, taking time to appreciate its tranquil setting that make it so memorable. We now cross to North America's Sierra Nevada, where Yosemite Falls plunges a total of 739 meters, making it the tallest measured waterfall in the United States. The water tumbles in 3 distinct sections: Upper Falls, Middle Cascades, and Lower Falls, creating a spectacular vertical drop against Yosemite Valley's granite walls. Yosemite Falls is not just a symbol of Yosemite National Park, but an icon of American wilderness. It is deeply tied to the heritage of the Ahwahneechee people, who consider the falls sacred. Seasonal snowmelt dictates its character. In late spring, the falls thunder with full force, while by late summer they may dwindle to a delicate mist, revealing their ephemeral beauty. Best ways to experience the falls include via the Lower Yosemite Falls Trail, a short, accessible loop that brings visitors close to the base, ideal for families and quick stops. The Upper Yosemite Falls Trail is a challenging hike offering panoramic views of the valley and the full height of the falls. Glacier Point and Sentinel Dome offer distant but striking perspectives of the entire Yosemite Valley, including the falls. Yosemite National Park is accessible by road, about 4 hours from San Francisco, 2.5 hours from Sacramento, and roughly 5 hours from Los Angeles. The nearest airports are Fresno Yosemite International and Sacramento International. Parking within the park is limited during peak months, and shuttle buses link major trailheads. Entry reservations may be required in summer. Peak flow occurs from April to June, so plan accordingly if you want to see Yosemite at its most powerful. Carry sufficient water and be prepared for significant elevation gains on longer hikes. Weather in the Sierra Nevada can change rapidly, so layered clothing is advisable. Many visitors spend at least a day exploring Yosemite Valley, combining close-up encounters with the falls and scenic viewpoints that reveal the grandeur of one of America's most beloved national parks. now travel to northern Switzerland, where the Rhine River surges over a 150-meter-wide limestone ledge to create Rhine Falls, the largest waterfall in Europe by volume. Fed by alpine snowmelt, the falls reach their peak flow in late spring and early summer, when massive torrents thunder through the gorge. Rhine Falls is celebrated not only for its power but also for its accessibility and surrounding cultural landscape. The medieval Laufen Castle, perched on a rocky outcrop above the falls, provides a dramatic historical backdrop. The best ways to experience Rhine Falls include seasonal boat tours that bring you close to the roaring water, even allowing you to land on the central rock. Accessible walkways along both banks lead to viewing platforms offering various vantage points, with the most striking panoramic views found on the Schlosslaufen side. For a more tranquil approach, hiking and cycling trails follow the Rhine's edge, offering quieter perspectives while connecting to nearby vineyards and charming villages. Rhine Falls is accessible from both banks, offering distinct entry points and experiences. On the southern side, Schlosslaufen am Rheinfall station brings you directly to the castle and upper viewing platforms. The northern bank is served by Neuhausen am Rheinfall station, close to the promenade and boat docks. Visitors can also arrive by car, bus, scenic boat tours, or explore on foot or by bike along well-marked trails. Expect crowds during summer afternoons. Early mornings or evenings offer a more tranquil experience. Boat trips and some platforms may be closed in winter due to water levels. Wear sturdy shoes as pathways can be wet and slippery. Expect to spend at least half a day exploring Rhine Falls, pairing close-up encounters with walks through historic Schaffhausen and the scenic Rhine countryside. We now travel to Iceland's southern coast, where Seljalandsfoss drops 60 meters over a former sea cliff into a serene pool below. Fed by glacial meltwater from the Eyjafjallajökull volcano, the waterfall is renowned for its rare feature, a walking path that takes you behind the curtain of water, offering a perspective few other falls in the world provide. Seljalandsfoss stands out for its photogenic symmetry and interactive experience. Depending on the season, the cascade can glow in golden midnight sun, freeze into glittering icicles, or produce rainbows in the spray. For a truly memorable experience at Seljalandsfoss, consider walking behind the waterfall along the well-marked trail, where you'll be enveloped by the mist and dramatic roar of cascading water. Waterproof clothing is recommended. Visiting at sunset or during the midnight sun adds a magical glow, with soft light illuminating both the falls and surrounding cliffs. Seljalandsfoss lies just off Iceland's Route 1, about 120 kilometers from Reykjavik and approximately a 2-hour drive. Public buses run seasonally between the capital and the south coast. Parking is available on-site, and a small fee supports maintenance. When planning a visit, be mindful that the path behind the falls can be slippery and muddy. Therefore, sturdy waterproof shoes are essential. Weather conditions change quickly, and wind may blow mist onto visitors and camera gear. Visiting early morning or late evening helps avoid crowds, especially in peak summer. Many travelers spend an hour or two here, often combining Seljalandsfoss with nearby attractions, making for a perfect day trip along Iceland's scenic south coast. We remain in Iceland to visit Gullfoss, or Golden Falls, a powerful 2-tiered waterfall on the Hvida River. Water plunges in 2 stages, first 11 meters, then 21 meters, into a narrow canyon, creating immense clouds of mist often crowned by vibrant rainbows. Gullfoss is one of Iceland's most iconic natural wonders and a highlight of the popular Golden Circle route. Its name derives from the golden hue that sometimes reflects off the glacial water. The site holds historic significance. Early 20th century conservation efforts saved the falls from industrial development, making it a symbol of Iceland's environmental preservation. Gullfoss offers unforgettable views from both its upper and lower platforms, where winding paths reveal striking perspectives of the waterfall and its dramatic gorge. Visiting in winter presents a chance to witness snow-draped cliffs and partially frozen cascades, while summer showcases the falls at full strength, often accompanied by rainbows. For a complete experience, Gullfoss is best paired with nearby highlights like Geyser Hot Springs and Ingvellir National Park, forming the iconic Golden Circle day trip through Iceland's geological and scenic wonders. Gullfoss is about 115 kilometers from Reykjavik, under a 2-hour drive, via Route 35. It is well served by tour buses and has on-site parking and visitor facilities, including a cafe and gift shop. Winter visitors should ensure their vehicles are equipped for icy roads. The mist from the falls can drench pathways. Waterproof gear and slip-resistant shoes are recommended. Weather in Iceland is highly variable, and daylight hours are limited in winter, so plan visits accordingly. Most travelers pair Gullfoss with other Golden Circle highlights, making it part of one of Iceland's most rewarding day trips. In the heart of Croatia lies Plitvice Lakes National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site famed for its cascading lakes and waterfalls. Here, 16 terrace lakes are linked by a network of over 90 waterfalls, tumbling through limestone and dolomite valleys. The mineral-rich waters shift in color from emerald green to bright turquoise, creating a dreamlike landscape that changes with the light and seasons. Plitvice stands out for its intricate system of natural travertine dams, formed over thousands of years. Dense forests teeming with wildlife surround the lakes, blending striking waterscapes with thriving ecosystems. The park's well-preserved environment showcases the delicate balance between water and geology. The best ways to experience the falls include walking along its elevated boardwalk trails, which lead across lakes, and cascading waterfalls for safe yet immersive views of the natural landscape. Electric ferries offer gentle boat rides across the largest lakes, allowing visitors to soak in serene vistas of turquoise waters from a peaceful perspective. For photography enthusiasts, guided tours in the early morning unveil glassy reflections, while autumn paints the scenery with vibrant foliage, adding a rich layer of color to every frame. Plitvice Lakes National Park is located about 130 kilometers from Zagreb and 230 kilometers from Split, with regular bus connections from both cities. On-site facilities include shuttle buses linking different hiking routes, rest areas, and visitor centers. Tickets often sell out during summer, so advance reservations are recommended. Wear comfortable shoes suitable for uneven, sometimes wet paths. Visiting early morning or late afternoon helps avoid peak crowds, especially in July and August. Seasonal variations affect water levels and colors, making every visit unique. Most travelers dedicate at least a full day to Plitvice, exploring its lakes and waterfalls at a leisurely pace, often combining the trip with nearby villages and regional culinary stops. In the Indian state of Karnataka, the Sharavati River plunges 253 meters to form Jog Falls, the tallest major waterfall in India. Known locally as Jarasapa Falls, it drops in 4 distinct cascades: Raja, Rani, Roarer, and Rocket, which merge into a single torrent during the monsoon season, June-September, creating a truly awe-inspiring spectacle. Jog Falls lies about 30 kilometers from Sagra, with the nearest rail station at Talaguppa. The closest airport is Hubley, about 130 kilometers away. Local buses and taxis connect the falls to regional hubs. When planning to visit, keep in mind that the monsoon season provides the most powerful views, but paths can be slippery and visibility limited by heavy mist. Off-peak months allow quieter exploration, with the segmented streams revealing the fall's four-tiered beauty. Good walking shoes and rain protection are essential. Many visitors dedicate a day to exploring Jog Falls and the surrounding Sharavati Valley, combining the dramatic cascades with hikes through the evergreen forests of this UNESCO-recognized biodiversity hotspot. Each waterfall on this list illustrates a unique interplay of water, terrain, and time. Some impress with immense power, others with serene beauty, but all reveal how landscapes shape ecosystems, local communities, and human imagination. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.